Hello friends, welcome back. You all know that the most important factor for competitive exams is time. And one of the most difficult method in mathematics is finding square roots by long division method. Today we can learn a method to find the square root of a number without long division method, that too very fast. I can assure that this trick will be very useful for you. So, be with me till the end of the video. Let's go! This method is applicable only if know that the number is a perfect square. So, if a perfect square is given to us, we can find the square root of that number by using this method. Before we start learning this method, we should have some prerequisites. That is, we have to keep something in our mind. Let's see what are those. These are the squares of numbers from 1 to 10. This we all know. 1 square 1, 2 square 4 and likewise 10 square is equal to 100. What we have to keep in our mind is that all the units places of these squares. So let's have a look. 1 square is having 1 in its units place, 2 square having 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 6, 5 square 5 and likewise 10 square is having 0 in its units place. One thing we should keep in mind is that 1 and its complement 9. 1 plus 9 is equal to 10. Both are having 1 as units place in its square. So 1 and 9 having 1 in its units place. Now we take 2, then its complement 8. 2 and its complement 8 is having 4 in its units place. 2 square is equal to 4. 2 square and 8 square are having 4 in its units place. Now we take 3 and its complement 7. Both are having 9 as units place. 4 and its complement 6 have 6 in its units place. Now we have one more, 5, which is having 5 in its units place. Now the last one is 10. So if a square is having 0 in its units place, then its square root will be having 0 in its units place. Now the question arises, why we should keep all these in our mind? I'll tell you. If a square contains 1 in its units place, then we can have an idea of the units place of the square root. That is, it may be 1 or 9. Similarly, if the square contains 9 in its units place, then square root may have 3 or 7 in its units place. Consider this question. We have to find the square root of 9801. The first step is we group this number as pairs starting from the right hand side. So this is the first pair 01 and second pair is 98. We are having two pairs, so our square root contains 2 digits. Coming back to the square, look at the units place, it's 1. So if square is having 1 in its units place, we know that the square root may have 1 or 9 in its units place. We are having two possibilities. First one with 1 in its units place, second one with 9 in its units place. Now we want to get the tens digit. For that, we look at the second group. It's 98. Now come to the table of squares. We have to check 98 lies between the square of which two numbers. Here 98 lie between 81 and 100. So our square root lie between 9 and 10. Usually we take the smallest one, and the smallest is 9. So we write 9 here. We have two possibilities of square root, 91 and 99. How to choose from these? We have a trick for that. Now again, take this digit, tens digit 9, and multiply it with the next digit, that is Ekathigena. 9 times 10 is equal to 90. Now our answer 90 is less than our number 98. We can say that our number is greater than 90. 98 is greater than 90. So our required root is the bigger one. Remember, we multiply with Ekathigena and got 90. But our number 98 is greater than this 90. So we take the greater number, which is 99. The square root of 9801 is 99. Isn't that so easy method? We got the square root of this bigger number without using long division method. We can do more questions so that the method will be very clear to you. Consider square root of 5184. Again, the first step is group the numbers. 84 is the first group and 51 is the second group. We may have two possibilities. Look at the units place, it is 4. If the square contains 4 into the units place, then the square root may contain 2 or 8 in the units place. We can directly write the units place of square root as 2 and 8. Come to the second group, 51. Check 51 lies between which of these two squares? 51 lie between 49 and 64. That is, the square root lie between 7 and 8, and we take the smaller one. That is, we take 7. Now we have two possibilities for square root, 72 and 78. To decide which one is our actual square root, we have to take this 7 and multiply it with its Ekathigena. 7 times 8 is 56, and our number 51 is less than 56. So we have to take this smaller number, which is 72. Square root of 5184 is 72. 4 in the units place means again 2 and 8. 23 lie between 16 and 25, that is 4 and 5. So we have 4 in the tens place. Again 4 5s are 20, but 23 is greater than 20. Therefore, square root is 48. We can use the same method for slightly bigger numbers also. Consider square root of 12544. It's a 5-digit number. Anyway, we group this from the right in groups of 2. So our first group is 44 and we keep this 125 as such. So only two groups. First one is 44 and the second group is 125. Now look at the units place. It's 4, 2 and 8 are the possibilities for units place. 125 lie between which two squares? We know that 11 square is 121 and 12 square is 144. And this 125 lie between these two numbers. We take the smaller one. Number here is 11. Now we have to check which one is the correct answer. So as in the previous case, we multiply 11 with its ekati again, that is 12. Here it is plus 1 plus 2, 2, 132, and 125 is less than 132, so we take the smaller number. Square root of 12544 is 112. We use the same method to find the square root of this 5-digit number. We can use this method for slightly bigger numbers. But if it is any 5-digit number, 6-digit number or 7-digit number, we have another method that we can discuss in the next video. Till we meet in the next video, bye bye, take care.